From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Eric's forecast.
After a week of getting daily afternoon showers and storms across a good portion of Acadiana, we finally got a nice, dry, sunny day for most areas to dry out across Acadiana. And that trend looks to continue into the new work week, as I am looking at some sunny and dry days, although warm, as we move into the first couple days of fall. So let's take a look at the big picture on our water vapor. And the reason for the dry weather today has been this area of high pressure pretty much right over top Atlanta in Georgia, helping to pull down this very dry air moving across the northern Gulf of Mexico, and that is beginning to make its way now in across a good portion of South Louisiana. And this dry air looks to be sticking with us at least into the first half of the new work week, so you can expect plenty of sunshine not only Monday but also Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly even into Thursday. But with all that sunshine, temperatures were able to warm up. We started off right around 72 degrees, got up to a high of 89 this afternoon, still hanging on to the double eights here at the Lafayette Airport. Upper 80s for most locations, still have some 90s from Baton Rouge up into Alexandria. So some warm temperatures the more inland you get, but we had a few more of those puffy cumulus clouds. So we didn't quite see 90 here in Lafayette, but still kind of a warm day with all that and across the area. Now out of the tropics, things are getting a little bit more active as we now have Tropical Storm Karen joining Tropical Storm Jerry up in the Atlantic. We'll have more on those in just a little bit, but our other system is Tropical Wave right out there moving off the west coast of Africa, now given a 90% chance and very likely will become Tropical Storm Lorenz over the next 48 hours or so as it moves just to the south of the Cabo Verde Islands over the coming days. But the good news is this should turn to the north and stay out to sea. But let's take a closer look at Karen, our newest storm, named earlier this morning around 5 o'clock in the morning. Still a very, very unorganized system as the center is right about here, but you can see the deep convection mainly on the southeastern side of the storm. Here's the latest information, at least according to the Hurricane Center. Winds 40 miles per hour, gusting to 50. It is moving to the west-northwest ever so slowly at about 13 miles per hour. Expected to continue that northerly track and should ride right over Puerto Rico sometime Tuesday afternoon as a very weak system, only around 40 miles an hour winds. So not really expecting to do too much, maybe some gusty winds, possibly 2 to 4 inches of rain with some isolated spots. So that is the good news. It doesn't look to be a complete buster for them, but they will see those rains increase over the coming days. Tropical storm watches have already been issued for Puerto Rico and the UK and United States Virgin Islands. It should then move into the Atlantic where it finds more favorable conditions, should gradually then begin to strengthen to a strong tropical storm by the end of the week and into the weekend. And then you do notice that kind of westerly turn, so there is the possibility that this could eventually maybe head towards Florida and maybe get into the Gulf of Mexico by around the 7, 8, 9 day frame as we get close to the early October. So something we'll continue to keep a close eye on. Also, we got Tropical Storm Jerry still holding at 65 miles per hour. Again, kind of running into some dry air. So most of the storms on the east and southeastern side of the center of location with the winds. This system, there is some good news. Expected to stay a little bit more to the west before then turning out to the east. So kind of going up and around Bermuda as it looks to be just outside. Still expected to get some gusty winds and heavy rains late Tuesday into Wednesday, but should not get a direct hit from Jerry. Then as it moves into the North Atlantic, slowly begins the weekend down to a weak tropical system and then eventually a subtropical low by the following week with that. So not really looking at a whole lot. And the reason for Jerry kind of dying out is it has this dry, less humid air that it's fighting. That's what's going to be working in our area, providing plenty of sunshine the next couple of days and allowing for some comfortable conditions, although temperatures will be right near 90 degrees, not only Monday, but all the way through Wednesday. Even in the Thursday and Friday now, we look to stay on the dry side, although slight rain chances maybe return by the weekend. And then as we go later on into the weekend and into early next week, there's that Karen possibly heading towards Florida and eventually could move into the Gulf of Mexico, increasing our rain chances. So something we'll be keeping a close eye on later down in the road. So temperatures through tonight get down into the low 70s, and then tomorrow afternoon, once again, upper 80s to lower 90s. So a very summer-like night out there under clear skies. Upper 60s possible in some rural areas, especially north of Highway 190. Lots of sunshine tomorrow will get us back to near 90 degrees with bright sunny skies across a good portion of Acadiana. Stay relatively dry through Wednesday. Gradually some stray showers return with upper 80s by the Friday and into the weekend. But then as we go into the week beyond that, that's when rain chances increase with the possibility of what could be Karen heading our way. So something we'll be watching down the road. But in the meantime, just sunny and dry.